Hey friends, happy Friday. I am Jenny with Roots and Wings Furniture. If you are watching me on replay, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Please feel free to comment, ask questions. I would love to be able to say hi to you. For those of you watching me live this afternoon, thank you so much for joining me. I would love to say hi to you as well if you would comment and let me know where you're watching from today. It is day 5 of our live countdown challenge to the market. Next weekend, May 4th, 5th, and 6th, I will be at the Kinsey Vintage Market in Oakdale, PA. I would love it if you all are local, if you would like to join me. Tucker will not be there as much as he would love to be there, but I will be, and I am bringing lots of super fun pieces. So in an effort to get everything finished up, I thought we would do live challenge, and then I can hang out with you guys too. So this is what we are working on today. Friends of mine gave me this chair. It is an old office chair. Super cool. Love the design of it. And I just want to paint it up. It's half stripped already, so we are going to give it a fresh new look. Tucker really wants to play right now. Ah, Tucker! Okay, go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. He's all wound up. Everybody's home from school, so he's nuts. Anyways, okay, let's get started. I am going to use something a little bit different today. I have this beautiful, beautiful color, General Finishes chalk style paint. The difference in chalk style paint and milk paint is just how they're made. The chalk style paint has a more chalky, flat finish. It's designed to be a more casual paint, and you usually have to seal it to give it a nice surface that is wipeable and everything else like that. I had this color. I just want to use it. There's no real reason other than that. It's a really pretty, this is called Midnight Blue. It's a really pretty dark blue. I would say between like navy blue and black. So it's just gonna look gorgeous on this chair. Hey Veronica, how are you? I haven't seen you for a while. Yeah, darling, come on over. Okay, let me open this up here and we'll get it stirred up. Okay. Isn't this pretty? Look at that. Ooh, I love it. Hey Donna, how's it going? So this is what we're gonna do. I'm going to give this a really good stir in case any of the, the chalkiness has settled to the bottom. Hi, April. I know, Donna, isn't this a pretty chair? It's been sitting for longer than it should have been without a coat of paint on it. Again, so someone gave me this. It's like they started to strip on it and work on it. So it's halfway raw wood, halfway not. But it's already really scuffed up. So prep work on this was just be cleaning it. It is ready to go for paint. Here's what we've got. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Hey, Blondell. Love it. Okay, I have a trick for you I'm going to tell you. I'm actually not going to do it on this piece. But if you are painting a chair, a trick is to turn it upside down and paint the legs first. Something about painting the legs of it, the bottom, for me at least, helps me not miss all those little areas that I tend to miss if I start on the top. This chair is really heavy, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to flip it upside down, but we probably will still start on the bottom here and then work our way up. But I don't want to flip this thing because it's stinking heavy. Okay, Donna, this is General Finishes chalk style paint in Midnight Blue. It is gorgeous. April, I did finish the buffet. I'm trying to think if you could see it over there. If you remind me when we're done, I'll take you over and you can see it. Otherwise, I took pictures of all of the things that are finished today, and they will be uploaded soon. We're rocking and rolling. I am gonna do my best. This has really cool old hardware here. You can kind of see it. It has been cleaned, but it kind of should be oiled. I'm gonna try not to get paint on that because it has that really nice rusty patina to it. The wheels are newer-ish, so they're gonna stay also. And then it has, I have a cream colored pad that's gonna sit on this chair, and the contrast, I think, between this really nice dark moody blue and the nice light cream pad is going to be so pretty. April, once this is dry, it is actually darker than Coastal Blue. It looks lighter right now in the camera. We're gonna see as it dries how much darker it gets. And then I'm gonna seal this chalk style paint. I like to seal with flat out flat. So it keeps it still that really matte finish, but keeps it really smooth. Adding the sealer will darken it just slightly. But I thought that this was a great color. Not only is it gorgeous, but it's pretty neutral, whereas it would go with, you know, most desks, most wood tones this is gonna go with. It would go with a pure white or a cream. I think it's gonna be neutral enough that it will be very versatile. It is going on so smooth and very, very nice coverage. I am not seeing the wood peeking through. So just so you know, I'll be honest guys, I have not used their chalk style paint all that often. Every once in a while I'll order a can when I'm placing an order, kind of just to have it or to try it. But I really am not entirely familiar with it because I love milk paint so much. But again, this color is gorgeous. And I just wanted to try something a little bit different today. Darla, there is Flat Out Flat up at 1111. I was just there yesterday, so they do have that in stock. And I am not sure to think. I might be bringing one can to Kinsey. So if you're coming to visit me next weekend, I may have one can. I'm not sure. Actually, text me later, because if I'm going to see you this weekend, we can probably work something out. Okay. Look at that. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I know it's a little bit hard to see, but it's looking really good. Okay, now let's do the seat so you guys can see it really nice. Hi, Connie. Does anyone have any really exciting plans for the weekend? Because it's Friday. I'm going to be trying to finish everything up. All the little details will be going down. There's also probably some yard work going down over in our neck of the woods. You guys, for real, the coverage on this is fantastic. I know sometimes in the camera it looks a little bit different in real life, but it is covering really nice. This might be a one coater. Whoa, wouldn't that be exciting? Oh, Donna, you're so sweet. Oh, polling is crazy here today. All right, yeah. You meant pollen, right? I was thinking about that. Yay. Okay, how are you reupholstering your chair? Reupholstery that's a big project. You go, girl. Every once in a while, I'll take on an upholstery project, but not very often. It takes me a long time. And I admit that I am not a super huge fan of the sewing machine. Sewing is not my favorite thing, but I really do love to buy fabric. Buying fabric is my favorite. The sewing it, not so much. Since we started on the bottom too, this will also be a good test. I can kind of tell you guys how fast it dries. We will see how much faster. Chalk paint is known to dry pretty quick, even quicker than milk paint usually. So we'll test it, kind of compare the two here and see what happens. Carol, I did not make this chalk paint. I have done that before in the past. This is General Finishes chalk style paint. I have done it though before using latex paint, and then I always did it with plaster of Paris. There are a couple different recipes out there for that. It worked well. Sometimes I struggled with the darker colors using that recipe. Kind of getting little, I don't know, like you could see the little particles of plaster sometimes. I don't know that anyone else noticed that but me, but it was just something that kind of bugged me. And that's when I found milk paint. It was also really nice because I didn't have to seal the milk paint. This still has its original, oh, you can't, I don't know if you can see it, its original little tag on the back, so I'm going to try to be really careful around that too. It just looks cool. Oh, there you go, Connie. Hey, you got yourself some extra time. If you thought you had to mark it this weekend, it's actually next. There you go. Oh, isn't that color so pretty? I'm loving this color. Should go match this and have this color painted on my wall. Hey Marnie, how's it going? Oh, Veronica, that is a major upholstery project. That is awesome. Yes, it just takes time. Which is why it's usually so expensive. I didn't understand that either until I would take on an upholstery project every once in a while. I totally understand now why it's usually so costly, because even the supplies are usually very costly. Connie, this is General Finishes chalk style paint in Midnight Blue. Do y'all hear the rain? It's one of those funny days where the sun is shining and it's raining at the same time. And it's actually kind of really raining at the moment. Yay, Stacy, yes. Hey, check your email. I emailed you back this morning about your chairs, so let me know what you think about that. And let's see if I missed something else. Marnie, how was your trip? Y'all are so fun. Thanks for hanging out with me. I thought, I don't know if anyone will come on a Friday afternoon or not. Thanks for hanging out. And if you find watching painting relaxing, then I'll do the painting for you. And you can listen to the rain in the background. And I don't know, what could be better than that, huh? Friday afternoon, I'll put you all to sleep. I know, it's so pretty. It's really pretty outside, to be honest. And it was not chilly today. Tomorrow's supposed to be a little chilly. Today was just beautiful. April, the rain sometimes affects paint mostly in dry time, because the humidity and the temperature are definitely a factor. So it's just going to usually lengthen the dry time a little bit. Since I've been working in the garage this winter, I do have a heater in here. So I have found if I want to speed the process, turning on that heater helps a whole lot. I notice especially with top coat, temperature and humidity matter a lot more than paint. Sometimes if the top coat sits too long and doesn't dry quick enough, it can just have, or it dries too fast. That's the other thing. If it's too hot and it dries too fast, you can have some funny things. So I'm more concerned with my top coat, than with my paint, to be honest. Starting up on the top. Marnie, my friend Marnie, just got back from the Creation Museum and seeing the Ark. So that's where she's been. Okay, wine and painting is better. I would agree with that. Paint, wine, or paint and coffee, either way. We'll take that for sure. Hey, at least it's not snowing. I missed a spot on the side. I know, we'll get there. We're getting there. I'm trying really hard not to dip my shirt in the paint today. Okay. This color really, look at my jeans. Can y'all see my jeans? It's like the color of blue jeans. It's a little bit darker, but the color of jeans. I love it. There's a spot right there. All right, did I get the spot that you saw? Now we're gonna do this arm. Here's a spot. There we go. I bet that was the one. That was the one. Okay, so since I've done the top, the bottom is almost dry. Even when it's raining. So I think the chalk paint does dry a little faster than the milk paint. There we go. Check it out. I think I got it. There we go. We got it. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, let me show you the legs. We'll see if we can see the legs. There we go. So the legs are already dry. And super good coverage. There are a couple of spots that I could this is going to be like a 1.5 coat coverage. Do you know what that means? That means we're just going to go through and just hit the spots that need a little bit more paint. I will then distress it with 120 grit sandpaper and then seal it with flat top coat. So that's the process for this chair. As far as distressing goes, chalk paint is known to distress really nicely. I feel like milk paint does too, so I don't know that there will be a huge difference in that way, but I would say that this dries a little bit quicker, and the color is just so fun. So again, this is General Finishes chalk style paint in Midnight Blue. Here's a backwards look at the can for you, in case that's helpful. Again, this color, when it is sealed, is going to darken a little bit. That's the deal with chalk paints, is that as you seal them, it absorbs enough of the sealer that it darkens the color a little bit. So this is, I think this is a mix between Coastal Blue and maybe like Queenstown Gray. It's a little grayed out, but it's so pretty, like good jeans, right? I know, so quick. Yes, love a quick project. Amy, I didn't use sandpaper to start. Okay, so my usual process for, I guess I could show you my face instead of my hands. My usual process for prepping a piece is to use 220 grit sandpaper to scuff it up a little bit and then clean it with denatured alcohol and water. This piece, when I started, it had already been partially stripped and most of it had been sanded already. So I did not sand this one, and it was clean because I actually had it in my house. So it was clean and ready to go. So, Stacy, why do they call it chalk paint? I don't know. I don't know if there's actually chalk in this paint or not. Let's read about it. It has acrylic resin. Maybe that's why they call it chalk paint. I know that they designed this paint to be comparable to other chalk paints on the market, and it is. It does give a little bit more casual feel to it. It doesn't have as much shine as the milk paint does. Actually, guys, look at this. Hold on. We're going to spin you around. The bottom of this is the same color. I just realized that. Hang tight. Okay, do you see the bottom of this cabinet right here? That has been sealed with Flat Out Flat, and that is the same color that we just worked on this chair. Right there, the bottom of that, right there, on my radio drip cabinet. So that, once it's sealed, here, let's roll it over. Good thing we got wheels. Oh, and it's a little bit hard to see. There you go. That's about as good as we're going to get. You can see the difference. The chalkiness, it's a little bit lighter, and then once you seal it, it gets darker like this color here. So that will be the final color. Okay? All right. April, I don't know. April's still here. Okay. Do you want to see the buffet? But I have to give you, I'm going to take you on a ride, so y'all hang tight here. Hold on one second. Marnie, I don't have my sealer can, or I would show you. I don't have it close by. Okay, we're going to go for a ride. So this side of the garage is like where I work on projects. Current organization. Oh no, it's backwards. This side of the garage is all of the pretty stuff that's coming with me to the Kinsey Vintage Market. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Let me see, without making a disaster. Hold on, if I can move this stuff. Hang tight. Hang tight. Don't y'all leave me. Here's the buffet. Ooh, check it out. Isn't that pretty? So this was what we worked on together yesterday. And it got super black distressed look going on right here. And I totally love it. So I hope everyone else does too. That's what it looks like though. This was from dry brushing. We dry brushed this together and then I came back in with some sandpaper and made it super distressy. When you add the sealer to it, this was flat, it brings out all of that pretty wood and it almost kind of looks gold, but it's just wood, which is so pretty. The top of this one did get a little bit of a switcheroo in that I was just not loving the top. So it went black too. So I did sand this and stain it. We went through all that work together and I just didn't love how it came out. So this got black just like the rest of it because the top was taking away from the rest of it. So this is black milk paint and then it has the flat sealer on it and you can see in the light it's got a little bit of shine to it and it is so pretty. Yes. Someone asked, I am a chalk couture designer. That's a new thing for me. And the reason is because I get to make all these fun things to take to the market. Check these out. This is the blog post today. If y'all didn't check out the blog yet, we made all these fun kitchen towels with the chalk ink. And so these will be also available next weekend. And there's a ton more that we made. And it is the most fun thing to work on ever. So I have really loved doing this so far. So yeah, lots of pretty super fun stuff. So cannot wait. Thanks. Thank you. Okay, does anyone want to see anything else since we're in the garage? Don't forget, again, if you're local, next weekend is the market. That's what we're doing all this nonsense for, although it is super duper fun. So I am excited to see you all there. We will do something else fun tomorrow. And of course, you will get a picture when this chair is posted. I'm going to try and finish that up. Maybe tonight, because guys, that wasn't bad, right? A coat and a half of paint. We'll do some distressing. We'll give it a top coat, and it's got a whole new look, right? Thanks so much for hanging out. Happy Friday. Enjoy your evening and the rest of the day. And we'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Thanks, April. I love that white bench, too. So fun. Okay, guys. Have a good one. Bye.